Did you know that over 80% of the active pharmaceutical ingredients, or APIs for short, used in the United States are manufactured overseas? Quite a staggering statistic, isn't it? This fact alone underscores the critical importance of industrial processes in API manufacturing. So what exactly are these APIs? Well, think of them as the very heart and soul of any medication. They are the primary ingredients that give a drug its therapeutic effect. Without APIs, your aspirin wouldn't alleviate your headache, your antibiotics wouldn't fight off infections, and your insulin wouldn't manage your blood sugar levels. They are, in essence, the active, inactive pharmaceutical ingredients. Now, manufacturing these APIs is no walk in the park. It's a complex and intricate process that requires a deep understanding of chemical synthesis, purification techniques, and quality control measures. It's not just about mixing a bunch of chemicals together and hoping for the best. It's about precise control and manipulation of chemical reactions to produce a high-quality, pure, and potent API. This process can often involve multiple steps, each with its own set of chemical reactions. And each of these steps needs to be carried out with the utmost precision and control. This is where the power of industrial processes comes into play. By using advanced techniques and technologies, manufacturers can ensure that each step of the process is carried out accurately, efficiently, and consistently. This not only ensures the quality of the API, but also the safety and efficacy of the final pharmaceutical product. The world of API manufacturing is a fascinating and complex one, where science and industry come together to create the medicines that we rely on every day. It's a world where precision, control, and consistency are key, and where the power of industrial processes truly shines. Now that we've grasped the importance of APIs, let's delve deeper into their manufacturing process. The API manufacturing process is a fascinating journey, transforming raw materials into life-saving drugs. Let's break down this journey into simple, understandable steps. We'll start at the very beginning, with raw materials. These could be anything from chemical compounds to plant or animal matter. The type of raw material used is determined by the specific API being produced. Now let's move on to the synthesis process. This is where the magic happens, and raw materials are transformed into effective medications. First, the raw materials undergo a series of chemical reactions. This could involve heating or cooling, mixing with other substances, or exposure to certain types of light. The goal here is to cause the raw materials to change their structure and form new compounds. Take ranitidine, for example, a medication used to reduce stomach acid. It begins as raw materials that go through several chemical reactions, ultimately resulting in the final API. Or consider atenolol, a medication used to treat high blood pressure. It also begins as raw materials, but the synthesis process is different, producing a completely different API. After the synthesis process, the APIs are not yet ready for use. They need to be purified. This is done through a process called crystallization. The APIs are dissolved in a solvent and then cooled. As they cool, the APIs form crystals, which are then separated from the rest of the solution. Finally, the APIs are dried and packaged, ready to be sent off to pharmaceutical companies where they'll be turned into the medications we're all familiar with. Amlodipine for high blood pressure, metformin for diabetes, amoxicillin trihydrate for infections, and diosgenin, a compound used in the production of various steroids, all go through this process. So, that's the basic manufacturing process of APIs. It's a complex journey, but it all boils down to transforming raw materials into the medications that save lives every day. But what about the biochemical processes involved? Let's delve into that in our next scene. Remember to subscribe for more because you won't find me later. Biochemical processes are the heart of API technology, dictating how raw materials transform into potent APIs. These processes are a fascinating interplay of chemistry and biology that results in the creation of substances that can aid in the treatment of various health conditions. Let's delve into the intriguing world of biochemical processes in API technology. At the core of these processes are enzymes. Enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up chemical reactions. They are crucial in API manufacturing because they allow reactions to occur faster and at lower temperatures, making the process more energy efficient and environmentally friendly. For instance, consider the production of the API ranitidine, used in medications to reduce stomach acid. The manufacturing process involves several enzymatic reactions, including a process called nitration, where a nitro group is introduced into the molecular structure. This nitration process is catalyzed by an enzyme, accelerating the reaction and ultimately contributing to the formation of the API. Reactions, such as the one in ranitidine production, are core to the biochemical processes in API technology. These reactions often involve the rearrangement of molecular structures, the breaking of bonds, or the formation of new ones. They are meticulously orchestrated to ensure the final API has the desired properties and effectiveness. Another key player in these processes is the molecular structure of the raw materials and the APIs themselves. Each molecule has a specific arrangement of atoms that dictates its properties and how it interacts with other molecules. This is why understanding molecular structures is crucial in API manufacturing. It allows for the prediction and control of how molecules will react and what APIs they will form. Let's take amlodipine, an API used in blood pressure medications, as an example. Its molecular structure includes a nitrogen-containing ring, which is crucial for its function. The manufacturing process of amlodipine involves reactions that build this ring structure, and understanding this structure is key to successfully producing the API. All these elements, enzymes, reactions, and molecular structures, are intertwined in the biochemical processes of API technology. They work together like a well-rehearsed orchestra to transform raw materials into effective APIs. Understanding them helps us appreciate the complexity and sophistication of API manufacturing. Moreover, it has practical implications too. Better understanding of these processes can lead to improvements in API manufacturing. It can help develop more efficient methods, reduce environmental impact, and ultimately create more effective medicines. So, the next time you take a medicine, take a moment to appreciate the intricate biochemical processes that have gone into creating the API in it. It's a testament to the marvels of modern science and technology. Understanding these biochemical processes is key to improving API manufacturing and creating more effective medicines. As we move forward, the role of industrial processes in API manufacturing will only become more critical. The future of active pharmaceutical ingredient, or API manufacturing, is a landscape ripe with potential, marked by a surge of innovation and technological advancements. One of the key trends shaping this future is the increased automation in the manufacturing process. With artificial intelligence and machine learning becoming more sophisticated, we're seeing a shift towards automated systems that can handle complex tasks with increased efficiency and precision. This not only reduces the margin for human error, but also accelerates the production process, making it more cost-effective. Another trend that's gaining momentum is the emergence of personalized medicine. This approach tailors treatment to the individual patient, taking into account their unique genetic makeup, lifestyle, and health history. As a result, we're seeing a shift from mass-produced drugs to more specialized and targeted treatments. This, in turn, requires more flexible and adaptable manufacturing processes, which is where innovative API manufacturing techniques come into play. But the future of API manufacturing isn't just about speed and customization. There's a growing recognition of the importance of green chemistry in this field. Green chemistry focuses on designing products and processes that minimize the use and generation of hazardous substances, reducing the environmental impact of pharmaceutical production. This is a crucial aspect of sustainable API manufacturing, and we expect it to become an industry standard in the coming years. However, like any field on the cusp of transformation, there are challenges to overcome. These include ensuring the quality and safety of APIs produced through new manufacturing methods, navigating regulatory changes, and managing the costs associated with adopting new technologies. Despite these challenges, the potential for innovation in API manufacturing is immense. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, we're not just changing the way drugs are produced, we're also changing the way we approach healthcare. The future of API manufacturing is exciting and full of potential, and we can't wait to see what's next. API manufacturing is a complex yet fascinating field that impacts our lives in ways we often don't realize. We've journeyed from the power of industrial processes to the intricate steps of manufacturing specific APIs, like ranitidine, atenolol, amlodipine, metformin, amoxicillin trihydrate, and diosgenin. We've also delved into the biochemical processes that underpin API technology, bringing us full circle to the future of API manufacturing. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The field of API manufacturing is vast and ever-evolving, with new techniques and processes being developed all the time. We encourage you to continue this journey, to keep learning, and to keep exploring this fascinating field. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to understand and appreciate the complex world of pharmaceuticals. Thank you for joining us on this journey through API manufacturing. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later. Stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of API technology.